In 1966, ABC tried to chemically castrate Burt Ward because the Catholic Church told them to. This is something Burt Ward claims happened when he was filming the original Batman series. Now I'm gonna say this with as much tact as I can. Burt has a history of being, shall we say, an unreliable narrator, although he probably views it much more in the way Judy Garland did when Judy Garland said, "She's not lying, she's creating a legacy." The story goes that when they were filming one of the very early episodes, Adam West made a joke and he shoved a rolled up Turkish hand towel into his tights. Now the boy wonder claims he never stuffed his tights and didn't need to. The Catholic League of Decency, now the National League of Decency, saw Adam West's trouser snake and decided to complain to ABC. ABC took this very seriously because the Catholic League of Decency had a lot of sway. They didn't have enough sway to get the show canceled like they wanted, but they did have enough sway to get executives to come down and make sure no one was stuffing their trousers. The Catholic League of Decency continued to make complaints, but this time they weren't mentioning Adam West. They were focusing all of their issues on Robin. So the ABC executives had to come back down and instructed them to tuck Robin's worm and eggs up into his nest, shall we say, so he would have a smooth appearance like a Ken doll. According to Burt, they tried this, but he was just too damn big. And because no one at ABC or the costume department had ever heard of something called a dance belt, they decided to send him to a doctor to get him chemically castrated. The doctor gave Burt a prescription to shrink his ding-a-ling, and Burt, not wanting to lose his cushy job on a major show, took the medication for 3 days. At this time, Burt Ward was only 20, but he and Bonnie Lindsay, his first wife, already had a child, and they were wanting to have another. He worried that being chemically castrated would affect his ability to reproduce. So he stopped taking the medication, but the Catholic League of Decency had a vendetta against Robin. I think their problem with the show had much less to do with the ding-a-ling thing, and much more to do with the fact that it's a show about a rich man who didn't go to therapy and instead fights crime with his houseboy Twink. It was at this point the geniuses at ABC decided, hey, maybe we don't need to chemically castrate you. Maybe we can just do less close-ups of your package. And that solved the issue, so the Catholic League of Decency stopped complaining about Robin's tights. Do I think that there is a lot of truth to this story? Yes. Do I think this story is true? No. I mean, Burt Ward has said some crazy things, like he and Adam West slept with over 10,000 women when they were filming the original series. But let me know what you think in the comments. Is this story true? All right, my strange little onions, I love you. Have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box. Mwah.